This is Naked H Crusader, part of Naked eSports, and yes, this is the Naked Pro Scrims tonight, Monday at 8 p.m. It is 7:49, so 10 minutes until the exact, 11 minutes until the exact time where the scrimmage begins. We have a lot of good teams out there for you tonight. As always, let me show you guys what it looks like. We got Naked eSports, Top Gun Alpha, Blown Red, Operation No Fear, Rogue Arsenal, Bolt Action Warriors, Freedom Gamers, Vital Esports Team 2, Queens, Visit Morum, Bloodbath, F8. I'm just having a hard time reading here because I haven't seen a small one, but you guys got the list. You guys can see it there. Who do you guys have winning it? I hope you guys have Naked winning it because that is who I am rooting for tonight. But I always have a plan B. Who is coming in second place, or who should I say is my plan B winner for the Naked Pro Scrim? Now, that's a tough choice. Tough choice here today because there are a lot of good teams out there. My money, if I was to put money on it, which I'm not, but if I was going to, I would say F8 would win it. They have done really well in these scrimmages. They've generally have ranked in the top 3, I think, for the past like 3 or 4 scrimmages. They've really upheld their own. The other ones that I really think are going to do well are the Little Homies. They are fairly new to our scrimmages, at least, and I've seen them in others, and they do really well. So we'll see how good they do. I'm just going to get everything set up on my end. I'm just having the stream on for you guys. A little bit back end, I'm just getting the stream on here so I can see everything and make sure everything's working out all right. We have staff around trying to work everything around for me, and I appreciate it, guys. So let's see. Yes, okay, so there is your team. Obviously, War and G4 are really good too. Full FX, if you haven't heard of them, then you don't know PUBG Mobile yet. Sons of Anarchy, Merciless, Ruthless Killers, the Lady Ruthless Killers. I expect all of them to do well. These teams have really proven themselves over at least the last few months since I've been doing this, and each one of those teams have ranked in the top 3 at least once. So it's going to be a tough battle. Let's see some of the new teams. Who is new to this? We have Firestrike. You see him on Team 25 near the bottom. Firestrike eSports. They just came in. They were, I think, the registered 26th team, and they just got in. So let's see. Let's see if they can prove themselves. Let's see if it was meant to be that they are in this scrimmage. Who else is new? We have Visit Mortem, and I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. As you guys know, I pronounce things pretty horribly sometimes. If it's Visit Mortem, that is a new team to me. I have never seen them before, but we've seen new teams just dominate. If you just look at the Little Homies, they dominate. You have Blown Red. They've dominated before. We'll see how they do. And we're gonna get this thing started now in 8 minutes exactly. Yeah, we don't play around here. It's straight on the money. 8 p.m. is when we say we start. 8 p.m. is when we actually start. If you guys want to participate in these scrimmages, if you guys are just joining in now, you can easily do that going to our Naked eSports Discord page. That's right. It's Naked eSports. It's very easy. It's on the profiles on both Twitch and Omelette. If you just see the links, just hit that Discord link. You'll be in there, and you'll be right on our page. And that's where you can register your team if you would like to, or just have fun with the community. Because pretty much everybody that is in PUBG Mobile eSports is in the community in some level, whether it's Naked eSports or anywhere else on the Discord. So I would definitely say if you don't even have a Discord page, start one up. This is where everyone is. It's kind of like Twitter, but for gamers. So definitely suggest you do so if you want to be a part of the community. So thank you guys for joining in now. Grimity, hype. Yes. We're getting this started soon. It is now 7 minutes and counting. I'm going to bring it back to the room so you guys see some of the teams that have popped in. There I am. You see on the bottom right, the spectate mode. My name's Naked H Crusader. If you want to friend me on PUBG, feel free to. And all good on my end. I love to play with people who love watching what we do, so definitely send me a friend request. So here we go. We have Naked on the top left. That's my team right there. I believe they're going to do well. You got Shane, Nubs, Prodigy, and Accurate. We have Shane is one of the founding members, founding 4, and while the 3 of them are part of our comp team, so let's see how they do tonight. We have TG, that is Top Guns, and that is Alpha. Yes, Alpha. You got Tall, a big weenie. Okay, Merlin and Mad Max. I guess what, I can say weenie on the live, right? I can say that it's like a hot dog or something. It's fine. ONF just popping in, just got one person in there. RA Rogue Arsenal. I love their profile pic. I've been saying that before. I like the uniqueness. If you guys have team profile pics, I will definitely give you more of a shout out than if you don't. So definitely have some uniqueness to your team. I like it. BAW, Bolt Action Warriors, they're on the right. We've seen Fugaku Senju play with Bolt Action Warriors. He does really well in these. No Sense and Bojack as well. Light I don't see very often. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. But I've seen him once or twice. So Bolt Action. Nicely done. You got to be there. Freedom Gamers, obviously. Ooh, look at this. Death Rain. I'm going to take a look at your profile. This is new. I haven't seen this before. I like it. I like what you did there. What else we got? Yeah, you got the rest of Freedom Gamers there. We got Vital. This is, I think, Team 2. So this is Vital Team 2. Queens. I'm a big fan of Otter Craze. Everyone knows that if you have been watching. Killed it in one of the scrimmages, and I just hope to see more of that. We got VM here. That is a Vincent Mortem team I have not seen before. And I'm excited to see how they do as a team now. I think I've seen Wilson, though. That might be a new team for Wilson there. But I do know that profile picture. BB, Bloodbath, right there. They held their own scrimmages on Saturday, so I suggest you hitting their scrimmages. And thank you for the follow. Let me see who followed me. Thank you for the follow, MJ Valen. Appreciate it. Love the support. If you guys can support each other, that'd be even better, because that's what we're here for. We want to help each other out. How much time we got? We got 4 minutes, so let me try to get back to that list here. Here we go. Voltage on the right. You still got a team to get in there, and so does Little Homies. I expect them to do really well, and they're going to only have 2. It doesn't give them the best chance to do so. There you have Vital, Team 1 on the right. They got Vital, Chronic, Cat, and Ulysses. Cat is new. I've never seen that before, or him before, so we'll see how Cat works. You got Purge. So this team is Vlone? No. Is Vlone supposed to be on Team 16? I can't remember who's supposed to be in the Team 16 slot, but I'm just going to keep going down because we have 3 minutes. Lady Ruthless Killers, they're on Team 17. We got SOA, Sons of Anarchy, on Team 19. We're still waiting for Team 18. I'm not sure who that is. I'm going to take a look back and see. Unknown Soldiers, they're on Team 20. War on Team 21. You have Kenji, Zero, Reaper, and Bravo. Lickmung is not in there. I think that's their main team leader. But I'm not sure who's going to be team leader in this one. What do we got? FX. FX Jag. If you don't know Jag yet, then pay attention. He's one of the, I think he's still Conqueror, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. With this new setting, I'm actually not sure if I can tell ranking. Oh, here we go. Crown, and that's in first person. Yep, so he is Crown 5. He was Conqueror for a long period of time. Maybe it was in previous season. He's also with Red Zone, Terror, and Angler. So this is FX, full FX, Team Red. They have multiple teams. G4 there on the left with 3. You have Zero, that's Team 0, with Harris, Peaceful, and Booter. Looks like they're waiting for one as well if they're coming in. And FS. What's FS? Stand for Fire Sale. And that is the new team. So I'm excited. I like the logo. Exactly what I'm looking for when I'm looking at profiles is the logo. Beautiful. And the jacket I like. I used to wear that jacket most of the time and switched it up. All right. I think we almost got all the teams in here. It looks like team 3, team 16, and 18 are not here yet. I'm not sure if they're coming in. But again, guys, just to let you know, there are teams on the wait list that would love to participate. And if you know that you're not making it, let us know, because it's fine. It's totally okay, but you got to let us know, because otherwise we cannot give your spot to some other team if we don't know if you're coming or not. So if you confirmed, it's fine. Even after you confirm, you tell me that you can't make it, because these teams on the wait list are hungry and they want to play, and we want to give them that opportunity to perform. Team 3 looks like they're getting in, unless, nope, these are all different. So it's just because team slots 1 and 2 aren't in. We got 1 minute, guys, so make sure you're getting in there as soon as possible. FBI is not supposed to be here unless they registered with some other team, which I'm not sure. And again, so this is not an open custom room. These are only, well, I guess we're getting started, right? All right. These are only for people who have registered, teams that have registered and confirmed. So if you are one of those teams, you would be in here. If you're not a registered team in here yet, then you are not participating. And that is how we do things here. So it's exactly 8 p.m. And as I said, that is when we start, exactly at 8 p.m. We don't want you guys waiting for the action. We want to get it started right away. So yes, it is. The first map is Sandhawk. We're changing it up. I think last week we did all Erangel. And this week we want to do something a little different. The other thing I don't know if you guys know, this might be news to most people, is Vikendi. You can't, apparently, we just realized this just a few minutes ago, that Vikendi, it's not possible to do first-person perspective custom rooms. You can do third person, but you can't do first. I didn't know that until now. Maybe that came with the new update and I just wasn't aware. But I'm kind of surprised. I mean, why? Why, if you're doing it for third, do it for first. We were planning on doing first person on the second round for Vikendi, but we have to change it up. We're going to do Miramar instead. All right. So we got this plane running. I'm going to make sure that everything is running smooth. You guys know I got to make sure that everything is working. And if it isn't, then that is a problem. The other thing I've noticed, and you can probably hear it, right? You can't hear any of the game sound right now. It's because right when you jump off, you don't hear anything, but when you land, you'll hear it again. I don't know why. It's just the way it is, PUBG. Anyway, so they are off and running. Really a west side line, and everyone, at least most teams, are going right. Literally one team has gone left. It's good to know if you're one of those teams in competitions and you have a line that's literally one side of the map, it might be good to stay on that one side. That being said, look at all these teams on the right. They're all competing for some side on the east, hoping to get a spot. And see, now you hear it. Parachute opened up, and now you hear everything. So Team 1 is moving as far they can go, but now they're switching it up. It looks like they're going for the island, actually. With Team 8's right there, that's going to be a problem when they land. I'm just going to make sure we're not missing anything else. There is a few teams pushed together. I'm just going to make sure we don't miss. We have Team 13 and 6 here. And one team is down. BAW has one player knocked. It seems like he's right next to another player on Little Homies who have 3 people only. I don't know how well that will work for them. Looks like Naked's been knocked as well on the kill feed here, and so has Zero, another knocked player on Zero team. So we're going to try to switch it up as much as possible, but we do want to see the action where it's closest, and this is one of them. So it looks like BAW Nonsense is up and running, but was knocked and is getting healed up. It looks like a team from 13 right there, hitting one of Zeal and another player here. So he's trying to peek it, finish it. Hey, it's Bojack as well, so he got 3 people knocked all by himself, I think. So it looks like Little Homies Jerry is now down. Oh man, another one from Bold Action Warriors is down. They got one here who's helping the last person stand, and it looks like it worked just on the corner of that house. Taking shots, and Light is down as well. So yeah, bolt action warriors who are just trying to keep alive. Meanwhile, Bojack is the only one up. It's the only one left on his team. And it looks like Little Homies is picking up one of his own bad Bobos with Jerry. Jerry's up. And Bojack needs some health, and he only has boosters. That's not going to help in this situation. We're going to switch it up because we can't miss everything else. We got to get around. Oh, we just looked at that one. So let's see if we're missing anything. Right here, Team 7. And you got Death Rain right next to Team 3, which is Gank. And who else is Team 3? I think Team 3 is a mix. I'm not sure if that's right. And if that's the case, I would say they shouldn't be in here, but you know, maybe they are registered on Team 3. I'm not really sure. So Freedom Gamers looks like they're facing up against them, and that is Gank, Marlon, FBI Pro, Professor Pro. Meanwhile, you got one from Freedom Gamers who takes out Gank, and FBI Professor Junior, Pro Junior, is in here trying to get the angle. Does get the angle and gets them knocked. So now they traded one knock each. Looks like he's trying to get around, but that is it. That Team 3 did not have a full squad, which really helped out Freedom Gamers in that situation. And they will be able to pick them up and keep 4. And what else we got? Team 13 still at it. I mean, they're the ones that are really close to each other. And Little Homies, oh, never mind. He's taken out. So Team 13's finished him off. Let's move on here. Now, he's in a car. Looks like he was being shot at by Team 12. And this is Vital Team 1. No, yes, Team 1. And they are just inside the next circle. And it looks like Ulysses has an AKM. A level 2 backpack, level 2 everything, actually. Helmet and vest. He's going to try to see if he can get something else. What else should we look? Just looking around, seeing what I can find. If there's teams right on top of each other. Surprisingly, there aren't. And Team 12 is going to get closer to Team 15, so I'm wondering if he's going to be passing by. Maybe put himself in trouble. Yep. Right. Oh, never mind. Team 15 went down, like, way from the village, so Team 12 has an easy way in. Ooh, can we get this? Wait, no, it's not turn. There. Let's take a look. There we go. We got Dak here downed. And it looks like some of his other teammates are down as well. I'm not sure if he has teammates around. You have Kovo too. Kovu. Oop, that was weird. So you got Dak there. I don't know where his teammates are, actually. You have Team 15, who is Vital. That is their team. Wow, it's really loud. It feels like it's on me, so I'm going to switch it up here. You got Ulysses here, who was shooting. And it looks like they're shooting at Team 15 from a distance. Meanwhile, he has to get to his team if he wants to pick him up. That's why he's taking the car. I don't know if he's going to make it in time for Kovu. He's going straight for Dak, I think. Or he's going to go for the kills. He's in between the road. Be dangerous to do. Nice skin for the car, by the way. Okay, so that is his team, actually. So he's with him. Never mind. I was completely wrong about that. Anyway, so they have knocked Team 12. And that is Fate Dak. And it looks like Fate Spare is actually on the top here, coming down to help. He does have a good scope if you want to shoot them, but he really needs to get to Dak, which is why he put it away, and now he's going to jump. No, he's not going to jump. He's not going to have time to get Dak if he keeps doing this, and it's not looking good. I think he's leaving him. He doesn't think he can get him in time, and he won't now. He is down and out, so I think best bet would be to move away, and he is getting shot. That time it took, the reluctancy is not going to be helping him here, and it looks like Spare might get away with it. Has a car up there. Ooh, one more hit. He's down. He just got around the rock. That is rough. His teammates are a little bit of ways, and I'm not going to stay with that. I'm going to keep moving on. So, where to look? Where to look? We've lost a lot of teams already. Team 20. We're just going to take a look around. Yeah, Unknown Soldier here. Taking a perspective from Ray-Bans. M4, can't go wrong with that, with the 2x scope. That's actually my favorite scope for the automatic weapons. I'm not a big fan of the 3, I just don't like the crosshairs on it. but the 2 times is nice. And it looks like they're heading a little bit towards Team 12. It's kind of heading straight to them, actually. Just veered off a bit. They stopped the rock. Will Team 12 do anything? No, because he is by himself. He is looking. He's making sure, but I don't think he's going to engage in that situation. Now he's getting closer to Spare, who is not. Looks like this team's just going village to village, maybe trying to find the action where it lies. Very aggressive move here. Thank you guys for watching. TG, Naked Guy, Char, Punzarelli, Lethal Fire, Asian Dream, Exotic, and Ace the Taker. Love it that you guys are here. I'm not really going to look too much at the chat. I'm going to do more on the screen because I don't want to miss much. And it looks like TM, just like this, as TM is facing off with a, what do you call this gun? Man, I forget. But just like an M4, but a little bit weaker. Looks like he's going for the pickup. And it looks like someone got knocked exhausted. It's really loud on my end. Sometimes it does that when you follow one and go away from it. So it looks like TM's going to try to go for a heal here. Vital Finn is... Nice job getting Vital, the rest of them there. It's going to look from Mags' perspective here. Because it looks like he's surrounded by 2 teams and he's by himself. He's going to try to finish off Lucifer, and does because he needs the points. Team 11's right there though. If he needs to make a push on them, he wants to finish them. But it's a bit too late now actually because they are all revived. So Team TM is actually looking pretty good. That is part of Bloodbath, I believe. Team 11 there, so it looks like Vital Mags is got to watch out behind him. He's using the rock just behind, so Ray-Bans has been knocked, and it looks like Snowback might be going for the revival. So Team 20 is in the best spot because the blue zone's not hitting them yet, and Bloodbath and Vital, both teams, need to get in to the next circle. I think Mags is going to wait so he can engage with this team first. It looks like, see, he is prone. This team needs to get out, and he's going to wait for them to come out. He hears them. He hears the footsteps. And this team, all they're doing is looting the rest of the bodies, and they're getting the heals on. Because they also are weary of unknown soldiers in the back. I don't think they know Vital Mags is here, though. Just making sure we don't miss much here. Yeah, these 2 teams are the closest, so I'm just going to finish this one off. Looks like he is engaging now. Does not finish, so he does take out one of them, but it's only a knock. This blue zone shouldn't be hurting too much, which is why Curse isn't going down quickly. And it looks like they're going to get him back up once he is done looting that box. Alright, we're just going to focus on randoms here. Team 24 got 0. Peaceful, Booter, and Harris. It looks like they just started with 3, and Peaceful is the only one left. He's doing the prone game. He's trying to stay alive, using the grass as cover, along with the wall. So that's just what he's going to do. He might have to watch out for Team 10 if they're going to come down. Team 10 has probably stayed here from the very beginning. This is a new team, Visit Mortem. And again, if I'm mispronouncing that, I need to be corrected, but let me know. And this team probably has started here and has a nice spot. This circle is working really well in their favor. And we'll see how that works out for them near the end. Team 5, next to Team 14. And it looks like he lost all of his players. He's part of Rogue Arsenal, and this is Vyro. So Vyro needs to figure out what to do next. It looks like he's just looting on. He's going to keep focusing on that. Team 14, though, real close. And let's take a more aerial view and see where they are positioned. So they heard the gunshots, and it looks like there's other teams worried about in Voltage. I didn't think there were 2 teams here. I thought they were all the same, and they just take out one of the teams here. So this car might have just drove in, actually, and that's why Voltage was able to take them out. So they have Racer and Wolf just completely taking out 3 people, it appears. Nicely played. So Vyro, I'm sure, heard the gunshots and probably knows that that was pretty close, which is why you see him running and checking at the same time away from the area. would do the same thing in his shoes. The next circle is not in either of those teams' favor. They both need to make it in. Team 10 still in a great spot. And are they taking a boat? They are in the water. They're playing the water game. That's how safe they're going to play it. All right. All right. You know, it is strategy. You know, I don't see that very often in a scrimmage. I'm not going to lie. But honestly, you got to play safe. You got to get kills, but you got to play safe. And they do have 3. So when that closes some more, and if they do get the #1 spot, I would think they may get a few more kills. But they're definitely not going to get too many being in the water, or I should say any, because you cannot kill another team while you're swimming. We got Team 19. Just going to focus up on different ones. This is Sons of Anarchy. They got 1 lost, but they still have 3, so they're looking good. Looks like they see Freedom Gamer Cheeks there on the edge, but they have to focus on a new team. Just dodges it like the Matrix, getting out of that car. They knock 2. 1 more. All they need. They're going to finish these teams up. And Ray-Bans is down too. So this team has 10 kills already. And they just got 3 more right there. It looks like he's going to throw a smoke for his friend to get him picked up. And Naked's right on the other end, maybe across the hill, so maybe not in view. But what happened to that Freedom Gamer that was just right there? It's still there. And I don't know what he's going to do here, because never mind. Looks like he's getting shot from a distance now from another Freedom Gamer. He's not there. Cheeks got knocked from somebody. All right, we're going to go more aerial here. Nope, that's not the button I want. Oh, nice. Quick shoot. That was some good shots right there. He's trying to get angry. He still gets another hit. He gets 1 more. 1 more hit would have done it. He's going through his mags like it's nothing, like it's peanuts. Ooh, gets a knock in the smoke. Freedom Gamers are looking to be in trouble. 2 of them down. Death Rain's the only one left. He's going to go into the smoke. He's going to try to heal him up. But that does give time for SOA to get closer. And that is not good for Freedom Gamers. All he has to do is shoot in the smoke. That's what he's doing. He takes a hit. Freedom Gamers' health is down and out. So great job. All he had to do is shoot in the smoke, and that's exactly what you need to do. So SOA have to get out of the blue, but they will be fine. They'll loot up there because there's going to be a lot of boxes in that smoke. So we have Team 23 on the edge with Team 19. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Team 23, there we go. Next to Team 17, who looks like they got a knock, and he's by himself now. One of his teammates got knocked and got killed in the blue, and so has Ruthless Killers. Looks like it's going to happen the same thing to him as well. Or her, sorry, Lady Ruthless Killers. And it looks like they're not done. Ruthless Killers wants to come back for more, and we'll see how that works out for either team. We're going to take, again, a more aerial view. Diasa on the rock, I think, is paying attention to the back. Must have known that there is the player still left on G4 Rush. She hears it, so she's gonna go and engage again. Fire Strike, yes. If I said Fire Sale, that was wrong. Fire Strike, that is correct. So Fire Strike is in the water. It was in the water. I don't know how they're doing now. I'm just gonna see this engagement. You got Rush and Diak. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be a nice hit there, but it was not. Diosa saw Rush, got a hit, got another hit. 1 more hit would have done it. You got to shoot in that smoke. If you do that, you might get a nice shot, and that will do it. That was a really good first shot. It was right on target, and she's going to walk out like it was nothing. Okay, I see you. So we got teams 24. Let's take a look, because team 4 has to come in from behind and is coming in pretty fast, actually. I don't know if that's a vehicle or not, but running in. And look at this. Peaceful. Oh, they both hide under. You gotta be kidding me. You guys gotta clip that. They both decide to hide under the tractor. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Too bad for... I forgot who that was. It just came into my screen and out. Peaceful, though. Lucky Peaceful getting that nice, easy kill. Meanwhile, playing solo right now. It's hard to get a kill in solo when you're facing up against some squads. So Team 14 now getting into this circle. And when they get in the circle, they're going to be in firing distance of Team 24, who was just the one that got the other one under the tractor. So this might be dangerous. Peaceful might be able to get another kill here, but you have to worry because Team 14 does have another player behind. They are running only 2 players right here. This is Voltage. Paying attention to the hills. Unfortunately, you got to pay attention a little closer than that. And luckily is in between this log here. Now, Peaceful hears it. Obviously hears it. No way is he going to do the same thing. He just passes by. I thought he was literally going to go under the tractor. Now, his feet are probably showing. His feet are showing. No, it's not. The wall is just enough. Peaceful's right there. He does get another one under the tractor. So let's see what happens here. He's going to go around. No, oh man, if he got another one, if he got a squad wipe again, that would have been insane. So Voltage stays alive. Watching out for campers under the tractor. That was good job from Racer, not just jumping under there and making sure. Even though he got knocked, he was able to put some damage, which left Wolf to do the rest of it. So, whew, let's see what we got. So, I can't click. I want to see what's in here. I'm assuming someone's already taken it. Yep, it is empty. It must have been taken from Team 10. It looks like they're being shot at from a little bit of a distance here. Or at least they hear the gunfire, and they are getting shot at. So nice job getting VM. So Goofy is knocked. He's going to need to get revived. Shadow is just still running because they need to get in the blue. The blue's going to hurt a lot, so that's why they are just running for their life here. That is the same thing for FS over there for Fire Strike. Fire Strike needs to get in. They have all 4, so they're looking great, but got to get in from that zone. Now you have Team 14. Voltage has to run in as well as they engage at the same time, and they do finish off Shadow there. Which now they're the ones in trouble and need to get in. So let's see what is to be seen here in the circle already. We have War. Kenji's picking up or getting picked up. And it looks like Reaper's getting hurt or downed as well. And Reaper's not going to get picked up in time, I believe. So they are engaging with another team. Team 19, which is Sons of Anarchy. One knocked in there. Some shots in the distance too. Both of them are in the zone, so that's kind of nice. Now he needs... Oh, he was trying to get either a smoke or grenade out, and is still out there. Is he going to jump in? No, it is a smoke, so that has actually worked well for their team. Let's see. We got Vital there on the hill with 3 of their 4 players. Fire Strike in sight. And I wonder if they're going to go for some shots, or are they going to play it safe and kind of stay hidden. There is a team like literally right next to them, actually. And I don't know if they realize, right? So there you go. You have RK. You have Lady Ruthless, who's only by herself. The rest of the team's down. Now it looks like she's getting shot, trying to hide just enough behind the rock, and it looks like it did work. Their team must be thinking that they're getting shot at themselves because they must have heard the bullets drop. Or they can think that somebody else is here. Vital is going the other way down the hill. That leaves Diosa safe for now as long as she can heal herself up. Looks like some more shots in the distance, probably against Vital coming down the hill. As they are pretty close to War here on the other end. Looks like Vital got hit a little bit, halfway health now. And they go into the house. Into the house should be fine. It should be in zone here for now. And it looks like Zero's trying to get some hits as well. So we're going to take a look from their angle. They're going to try to get a grenade in there or a flash or something. They're breaking down the door. They do get a hit after the door break. Nice job. But they probably will get healed up if War is not going to make a push. I wouldn't expect War to make a push in this situation. Oh man, look at Diosa. Trying to hide around. It does get a knock, but the health is down too low. So Fire Strike able to save one of their own in that situation. Team 25 is looking great. This side has nobody. Meanwhile, Team 21 was able to just finish off Vital there. So now there is only 2 teams left. And Fire Strike has the advantage being 4 against 3. So War against Fire Strike. Who's going to take it? Looks like some shots are being shot at. It's going to be tough for Team 21. They're a little bit together. Meanwhile, you have Firestrike who separated themselves to get different angles. And that is okay, actually, because 2 on each side, they can heal each other up if they need to. But that does not help, actually. They got Dark down as well. So now it is evened up a bit. They're in the middle of the road. Oh, these 2 guys are knocked. And that will do it. So War having the disadvantage, coming out on top. But Firestrike, good job staying alive long enough in order to get to second place. And they did get some few kills after they did a little bit of swimming there. So great job. So let's see how many kills total. 0 coming up with 6. And their total will come to 10. So that is a nice chunk of kills for War. Firestrike coming in with 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Ruthless Killers with 4 as well. So that's your top 3 so far in the first match. We got Vital here on 4th place, coming in with 6. Voltage, ooh, nice job from Wolf, getting 5 kills with just a duo. So that's pretty impressive. If you don't know, that is 6 kills. SOA, what? SOA coming in with 14 kills, coming in 6th place. That's a travesty. You got to come in 1st place, but I love the amount of kills, the aggressiveness you guys have. That will definitely boost your rank so far, even though you got 6th place. So you got VM there with 3. That is the new team, Visit Mortem. 0 coming in with 2. ONF with 0. G4 with 4. Fate with 0. Naked with 0. Rogue Arsenal with 2, Freedom Gamers with 3, Unknown Soldiers with 1, BB with 5, Vital Team 2 with 2, 3, 4, TG, which is Top Gun, that is Alpha with 2, Queens with 1, LHS, which is Little Homies, coming with 4, Bolt Action Warriors with 1. This is a random team. I'm not sure how they even got in. I don't know. Maybe they're registered. Hell, but their tag name doesn't make sense to me. And you got FX coming in last with 0. So great job with that. It's a tough time to do a Sandhawks. It's a small map. You're gonna drop with other teams coming around. Gotta be careful. And it's very impressed to see some of the action I saw, especially with some teams that had some players who were already killed and managing to get some extra kills in the process, not just playing it completely safe, but getting those kills. So you got to do those in these scrimmages because points do matter from a kills perspective, not just a ranking perspective. So let's see the Discord. I'm going to take a look. Do we have the next room open? Not yet. So that next room will be coming up. Looks like Guy is typing, literally typing at this moment. I am on a lag for you guys, so probably he's already in the room by the time you hear me. But I think Nick is typing in the room as we speak. Char, Lethal Fire, all you guys, thank you for sticking around and watching. And guys on Twitch too. I can't see who's on Twitch, but I appreciate that you guys are watching. Let me see that. You got 15 viewers in Twitch. Love it. Go Naked. Thank you, Finn. Let's go to Top Gun. Yeah, Top Gun, man. Top Gun doing the work. Doing the work. Looking good from Twitch. Let's go TG. So looks like we got some TG fans there in the in Twitch. What do we got for Omelet? Who do you guys have coming in on top? Let me know. It does look like the advantage goes to War, Firestrike, which is a completely new team, and Ruthless Killers, Lady Ruthless Killers. So that might be my cue. If not, it is. There we go. So I'm getting in the room now. Those are your top 3 teams so far, and this is just the first round. We're getting into the second round as we speak. As you see that I'm getting into the room. And it just opened, so make sure sign up as soon, get in as soon as possible, because they're going to be 10 minutes, I think. Based on my time, I imagine it's going to start at 8:37, but let me check. Because he writes it in there to make sure. Starts at 8:35, so it's going to start exactly at 8:35. All right, so everyone who's watching, if you're participating as well, I don't care if you get in at 8:34. Just got to be careful though. If you're going to try that, you might not, do it quick enough, but you got to get there by 8:35. That's when it starts. You also want to make sure your slot is available. You don't want to be coming in and saying, "Oh, someone took my spot." Meanwhile, it's already going to get started. So get there as soon as possible. Make sure you got your spot, and then come watch. then you can come over here and watch, whatever. Do whatever you want. What I want to try out, so this is something kind of new. Now we have, what do we have, like 7 minutes? I want to try a little bit of something. Yeah, bear with me for a moment. We're going to go to game clip. Right now, this is completely different, I know. And we're going to see, did anyone... it's very impressive to see some of the action. I don't want to hear that, but I do want to hear. So no one clipped at all. Guys got to clip. Guys got to clip, unless I'm just missing it here. But we'll, you know what? We'll show something from an earlier scrimmage here. Let's see if we can do that. Unless they're just not here. Maybe the clips are not shown here. That's interesting. So clips actually, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just talking out of my head. Let me try to get something going. Something different. Boom, boom. So I kind of want to show the highlights. That's what I want to do. So if you guys are watching and you guys want to see what you guys did, I would say clip the action. Clip the action, because then what I'm going to do is watch it from here, and you guys can see it all over again from my perspective. So something different. Something I think you guys might enjoy. Man, I have a lot of clips before my last scrimmage here. So let's see what this one is. I actually have not seen these all the time. So this was the Vital Pro Scrim, actually. So we're going to see a highlight from my other scrimmages that I do. I do Vitals, I do Bloodbath, and I used to do TUF, but I'm not sure if they're going to need me again because they got their own streamer now, and they want to try to get him more viewing time. So definitely watch them as well, TUF. Over here with all 4. So they're looking great, actually. No, paused. Oh, this is all new. It wasn't pausing before. Looks like it just has to load in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Another member down on Queens here. That zone's closing in. It's all work in progress. Looks like it's gonna be has to load in or something, and loading process is slow. We're gonna try that again another time, but definitely clip the action. We're gonna try next match and see if that works out. There's the room. How many people are in there? We got 63. Good job, guys, getting in as soon as possible. You got 4 minutes to get your team in there. Some teams still not completely in, so make sure you do that as soon as possible. So it looks like BB Strong, you're going to have to move. There you go for Prodigy to get into his team slot. And it looks like BB has their full squad as well. I would have clipped. Oh, no worries. I just want to try something new. And so if you guys see, thank you, Shar. I appreciate it if you could. And if anyone else, everyone should clip the action, especially if you think it's amazing, obviously. Because these teams want to see how well they do after. Now, they could go to YouTube and see the whole thing. But highlights, they might just want to see a clip here and there, and so that might help out. In Twitch, I don't know if there actually are any clips, in which case I might have to try that as well. But I'm not set up for that yet, so maybe. War, Kenji going for War there on Twitch. Go War. I think there's so many teams that have the opportunity still, because the kill count wasn't too crazy on the top. Who had 14 kills, by the way? It was whoever came in 6th place. Let me know who that was, because you know when the top team isn't the one with the most kills, that really changes up everything. It gives everyone kind of a more equal playing field for the next round. And so it's still possible for your own team to get the top spot, especially if the next round you get the top kills in the first place, that puts you in the running. Obviously. But sometimes it just comes out just too crazy. You know, one team just goes off and gets the most kills and gets the most in the first place and does that multiple times. And then at that point you're just thinking it's not possible, but it's still possible right here. 69 in the room. We got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Make sure you get in as soon as possible. I'm telling you, it's going to start exactly 8:35. It's not one of those things where you wait a few minutes here after. Nope. It's going to start right away. We don't wait around here. So it looks like Team 23, Team 24, 18, 16, 5 and 3. What are you guys doing? You guys were in there last. There we go. All right, so we're getting some more in there. Team 3 is getting in there, or at least that's filling up. But get your team in as soon as possible. You got 2 minutes. A little bit less than that now. Let's take a look at the chat. BB Moth. What's up, man? How's it going? Thank you for joining in. Fossey YYT YouTube, I assume. Fossey YouTube. Thank you for coming in too. Stud 2T series on YouTube. Cash. I don't know what that is. I think you're just promoting yourself, but that's fine. I'll take it. Firestrike got TGGG, you guys. Firestrike did really well. They were holding back, and they still got a few kills there. So having that nice rank and a little kill cushion could get them to the top spot at the end. Yep, you're right. Firestrike. I did say Fire Sale once, and I apologize for that. I gotta remember this team. It's a completely new team. I am excited to see how well they do throughout the whole thing, and so far they've shown that they can contend. So we got how much minutes? It just hit 8:35. I don't know if guys gonna start it right away, but you do have probably less than 30 seconds. That's my guess. So it looks like T3 with that gank team, you can't just jump in. This is a registration only. So if you aren't registered, we are going to try to kick you and get some new teams in, or get the so everyone has their spot still. You're not missing out. But we do have 25 teams registered. So that's what I was kind of saying before. No, nothing bad here, but you know, if you know your team that's not making it, give some other teams the opportunity to participate by telling me that you can't make it, so I can tell them that they can make it. Because otherwise, I can't just, you know, have them in now and say like, see, I see team 3 is open. I can't just get that team in there because I don't know if they're literally going to come in last second. That's not, you know. So that's the problem I'm having. Not problem, I should say, but it's a problem for the other teams that want to participate and they can't. I want to give as many teams as possible. Right. So we have 82. I think that's the sweet number we're going to have tonight. I think we're going to see 80 and up, which is great. I love that. It means that there are, what's that, an average? An 80, that's an average of, what, 23 teams? Something like that. Maybe a little less than that, but that's all good. So pretty much, I think we're going to start because 8:36, I'm surprised Guy hasn't actually started the room yet. Maybe just letting the 1 minute less go. But normally, get in your teams as before that time starts. I'm taking a look at Discord, making sure all is good. Maybe there was something that was going on that I was missing. There's someone in our slot. Okay, so there were people like in the slot, so I think Guy's working on that, trying to get everything balanced out before we get moving.
When redesigning the Honda HR-V LX and new Sport, we thought, why not make them better? For big stuff and small stuff. For family and friends. Wait, he's not your friend. That's good. And why not?
All right. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. I'm just reading everything. One thing I will say is that if you're a person that's representing your team, right? You want to represent your team and look really good. I wouldn't. You got to act like you've been there, right? So you know, if you're gonna get all hyped by saying some mean things, it shows you haven't been there before. It shows that you just get there every now and then. Be there. Act like you've been there. That's the best way to play, I imagine. So now we got Miramar. We're gonna take a look at the line here. It's been a rough day for plane rides. This is completely north. As far, well, not all the way, but pretty close to north. all these south side places isn't going to be hit up unless you take a vehicle. But the good thing is that most of the towns are on the north side of Myanmar. So you can hit a lot of these towns up top. It's just not in the middle. It's just hard to get to the south, that's all. And look at all these teams. Now, pro tip, you see all this line is completely north. No one's going north. All these teams so far have gone south. So maybe, you know, if you're thinking percentage-wise, it might be best to go with the grain. What do I mean by that? If the plane ride is north, you go north. If the plane ride is west, you go west. It seems like it's not going to work. It seems like that doesn't sound right. So many teams that can go there. It's so easy to jump there. Well, that's what everyone else is thinking. Now look, most teams just jump south. Most teams jump south. You have some teams jumping north now. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then you have the rest. There's like 20 teams in here. So like maybe 13 teams have jumped south. Something to think about. But it does look like the north teams are a little bit packed now. They're only hitting up the same towns, it looks like. There was so many towns earlier that you could have hit up, but they didn't. And I'm going to turn that music off too. There we go. And it should be all set, yeah. So let's take a look at Team 22, because they are right next to Team... Oh, they got a gun already, and they're starting to shots. This is like the worst gun. I hate this gun with a passion. And he's going to try to use it as much as possible against Wilson there from VM. It's just too tough to use this gun. If someone's a boss at it, then they're really good at the game. That's all I'm saying. We got Team 25 against Team 7. Team 7 looks like he's by himself. Let's take a look from Team 7's perspective, or just do more aerial view again. Team 7 is with Supreme Wadu. I don't know what team that is for, but all by himself. It's not going to be a good situation unless he gets out of there and doesn't engage. Or maybe he's just the boss at the game and kills everybody. Who knows? Never mind. So he is knocked down, and he's not by himself completely, as he apparently has a partner somewhere, but they did not land together. Team 14 with Team 9. There's a lot of houses and buildings to get behind, so we might not actually see engagement for a while, but it is possible. So he has a shotgun, the S12K. It's kind of a nice close range weapon. It's not very powerful compared to the other shotguns, but it does have that ability to rapid fire, which is nice when you are missing a lot with some other shotgun shots, and you don't have to reload every time. And this is Racer from Voltage. And it looks like he's getting a little bit farther away and closer to his teammates. So we might not see an engagement here yet. He does have another teammate getting closer to them. But still, I think both teams are so far away. It looks like he's trying to get that Car 98. Nope, Bull bailing out there. Let's take a look at Team 9 as well. This is Queens. And this is the team right next to them. Looks like he has Fit Girl Steph has the M4. Can't go wrong with that weapon and a level 3 vest. Again, so it looks like everyone's looting. I'm not even sure if they know each other are there. But it's, I think, inevitable that they'll find each other soon. Especially here, it looks like Queens and Voltage are getting real close here at the dome, or what do you call this, an amphitheater? Yeah, they hear each other. And he has a teammate on the left. Yes, she has to be weird. No, you jumped right into it. Oh, and he almost got Dylan, actually. She almost managed to get a kill there, but get wrecked, baby. Just didn't have it to finish Dylan. It looks like Autocraze is down, and it's getting picked up. I can't really tell. It looks like it's like a little weird there, but looks like somebody's going for the pickup. Grenades being thrown as well. Now it looks like Steph might be going for the revival or trying to get some more hits on the other team so she can do that. Now let's see. Yeah, Team 14. So Team 14 has that side as well. Voltage Racer, who's kind of far away for this situation, needs to get a little closer to help the teammates out. But meanwhile, Team 9 has completely dived in and trying to get something going on. Steph Girl is knocked as well. What is that sound? It's like odd, but it looks like a lot of steps. Isn't that weird sound? Anyway, Racer is there, and Racer's gonna try to get over. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna switch views here because we have Wolf right there. So Pretty Benji is the last one on Queens. She needs to figure out a way either to get out of there or to engage in a very... Ooh, almost taken out, but now they definitely know where she is. And it looks like Racer might have the best angle. Does get her, and that will do it. But that doesn't mean it's over, because 13's there. But before we do that, we're going to switch it up. And now we got G4 Spray. And it looks like they... What is going on? So that would look like it was Unknown Soldiers, and it looks like G4 Spray just came in to finish them off. You do have Team 8 on the left of them and Team 20 in front. Maybe no engagement quite yet. We're going to go to Azahar, El Azahar, Sons of Anarchy. Very close to Team 11 here. And that is with BB Bloodbath, Wizard, and Lala. Trying to use that Uzi is very good for the short range, but this is a little bit farther than that, so I think the weapon he has is more suitable. Looks like they got one knocked and it's going to get revived. Right now it's a little 2v2 situation until the revival is over. And it just did, so now it's kind of back to 3v2, possibly 4v2 when Ghost gets completely healed up. And Wizard is down. All this movement, you know, it kept them alive for a little bit, but it doesn't last forever. Nice job getting one there. Getting another. Keep going. Just keep going. Is he going to go for the revival? Is he going to go for the finish? He's finishing off one there. Almost. Does finish it off by himself. Good job, Lala. Getting all 4 of them. And Wizard was down. So, man, great job holding that team back. Make sure you clip that one because that is something to behold. Wonderful, wonderful gameplay. Let's move on back over to Team 13 and 14. We saw 14 finish off a team. It looks like little homies there are also there. They heard the gunshots earlier. It looks like they're not really making a push now. But it was Team 14 that finished off Queens in this area. And they're still over here. I don't know if they've engaged. I doubt it because they aren't really moving around. But they're both in the circle. No, they're not. So they're going to have to figure out a way to get there without initiating an attack if they don't want to. Where do we want to go? Looks like a lot of teams separated except for 13 and 14, but it looks like they're really not engaging yet. We do have these 3 teams actually in the same place, but they, you know, just because they're in the same complex doesn't mean that they're engage ready. Because it looks like here's Vital. This is Team 2, across the street from Team 20 and 13, and they might as well be as far away as possible because they're not really close. Wait, what happened to... Oh, they're over there. They just moved farther away. So that was Team 23, G4. They actually moved farther away than possible. And Unknown Soldier, Lucifer, is the only one left on that team. So if Team 23 is continuing to move south to loot this place, they're going to go find Lucifer eventually, unless Lucifer tries to get out of here as well. And where did he go? Go to the second floor. He did. So I don't know what his gameplay is, but Lucifer is in this building. And you also have, obviously, G4 here at the church looting up some more. Now, I think the next place for G4 is to move to where Team 20 is. Maybe go east, hit up the buildings, and then start going right. Lucifer's getting too close. Oh man, I didn't notice that, but Lucifer was just obviously did not see G4, and G4 saw him first and finished him. So that's it for Unknown Soldiers. This is Miramar in a nutshell. It is so big, where so many teams can be everywhere and yet not be in the same town. So let's take a look at Team 1. How are they doing? They got still all of their players left. They're taking a car in. Let's see where they go. He has the Scar. This is Prodigy. He's got a level 3 helmet, level 2 vest, and 2 backpack. Looks like he's got, what is this, an M4? Well, not an M4, I mean a 4x scope and a red dot here on the Scar. Not too shabby. Although with Miramar, you might want to put a scope on your automatic weapon. Better than a red dot, because you're expected to do some long range shooting. Team 7, let's take a look. We have Death Rain. Looks like they lost a player who's Supreme Wadu. That was the player. Supreme Wadu was on Freedom Gamers and jumped all by himself and died all by himself. So that just leaves Speed, Death Rain, and Zerap. I'm terrible with names, especially names that actually don't make sense. Let's see, Team 12. Team 12 is just in the blue zone. Doesn't look like it's hurting them too much. And they got a vehicle. So this is Fate. I got Spare, Dak, Kovu, and Bishop. This is the team I had projecting to... this is my second choice, I should say. This is my second choice for winning the whole thing. Obviously, Naked is my first. But before the matches started, I had Fate getting the chicken dinner as my secondary team. Again, I'm just coming back to here because they were close. Ooh, can you see them? Because it didn't render in for me, but now it's rendered in. They're behind that building, and it doesn't seem like Finn is now focused there, so I don't think he sees them. I thought he might have saw him through the window right there, just for a glimpse, but not enough. He's still looking around. All right. What is going on here at the edge of the zone? Yeah, Team 13, who's possibly in a car. What's going on here? Yeah, that's Little Homies. They have a few people there. They have to come into the zone. They might go straight to them. Did they go farther away? What happened to Little Homies? Did they die from the blue zone? That'd be no way. No way. Where did they go? They're going farther away. How does this make sense? They need to get in the zone. It doesn't seem like they have a car. They're looting up. Hopefully they have meds. He has a first aid and 5 bandages. That's not going to be enough. Especially when they have to engage. Okay, they have this car here. They're probably going to take it straight in. And if they do so, they're going to find enemies on the other end. But it looks like they might go around a bit. They're going to this complex next. And even there, they might... 14 might be able to look down on them. So they stop. They're stopping, yeah. They're stopping here. They're still in the blue. They need to heal up. And they hear the gunshots. So now Team 14, I believe, hears the situation. Let's see if they do. Looks like... This is Voltage point of view. And it, from what it appears to be, they're in the blue zone. But they shouldn't be. They're outside of it. That's not a smoke that they want to throw. Well, unless Wolf really wants that for some reason. So I don't know why it looks like I'm in the blue zone, but I am not. And Voltage is not. So that's why Voltage is in a great spot here. They're just shooting down on Team 13. They're trying to get some hits on them. And they're having trouble getting out of here. They can take the car, but the car is going to get easily rocked if they try to get anywhere close to Team Voltage. So they're going to back up a bit. I'm expecting to hear some bullets on their vehicle. Maybe not. I guess not. They're just going to be able to get out of there. But they're going to have to go around the long way and get in from that angle. Thank you for clipping the action earlier. Appreciate it. Make sure you clip it whenever you see it. Whenever you want it. Ooh, balloon. There's an airdrop here. And it looks like someone's already got it. Whatever it was, they really wanted it because everything's dropped around it. A CTG, he's got an M4 with a level 3 backpack, level 2 helmet, and level 2 vest. Take a look at Tall. Level 3 helmet. Level 3 backpack with a mini on hand. Minis aren't bad. You get the quick shots here. Ooh, okay. Team 23. These teams have finally got together. Looks like his Vesta is a little bit messed up, but otherwise he is up and running with full health. Now Vital. Vital on the roof. I love roof access shots. Trying to peek around. Apparently they know they're there. They must have engaged earlier a bit. And G4 has 2 members left. Meanwhile, Vital has 3. Definitely gives them an advantage. And a little bit of height advantage, having this rooftop access. That being said, you don't want to sleep on G4. Now, Rush needs to get a little bit higher than 75%, especially in these numbers. But, you know, if you can get some nice hits, maybe a knock, that'd be pretty good. For G4's situation, they need to change it up, make it a little more even. Looks like Dave's trying to shoot from a little bit of the distance in that house. No hits are really landing. Maybe a little bit on Finn, but that's about it. Let's see what Rush is looking at. Nope, never mind. He's running around now. No. So he was earlier looking at the roof. Now he's looking a little bit to the right side of the buildings, making sure no one's going to come around and hit him with a flank. The M16 is not bad for long distance. It's just not great for close range. Can't really spray and move at the same time unless you're possibly doing the claw technique, which then I think you would be able to. It's just a little bit more difficult when you have a burst weapon instead of an automatic. Looks like he got a shot on Rush. Rush lost a few health there, maybe at 33%. G4 Dave, and then he got it back up to 75%. Both teams are being very careful. I mean, no one really has a complete advantage. It is 3v2. So I think what one team's waiting for is to get a knock on the other. And when that happens, they can then move on to push. But until that happens, they're going to play it safe and get the right opportunity. Now here's team 1 again. It looks like they lost 2 players trying to get to a safe spot, but they're getting hit hard, and Prodigy gets knocked a little bit behind the tractor. Meanwhile, Accurate is the only one left. If he can get the revival, that'd be great. If not, he's gonna have to figure out something. He gets behind this tractor. He can be shot in the feet, and he's completely taken out by full FX. So Naked is out. They are 15th place. That is not going to help my projection. I'm going to tell you that much. And you have FX here on the edge. So looks like they had a great spot to get some shots on Naked, who had to run through the field. And it looks like they're going to go for some loot and get stuff that Naked had. All right. I'm not going to go back to Team 23 and 8. They've got a lot of time. And I think both teams are kind of playing it safe. But that doesn't mean there's much action around, even with the circle getting this small. Now Team 7, if they're making it closer over to Team 22, they'll finally see that Team 22, which is FX, is completely in the open. Now, maybe Death Rain, but there's no window on this side on the second floor, which is kind of the reason why, well, maybe a major reason why they don't see FX yet, because I don't think either of them are paying attention to it. Well, at least Death Rain isn't. Look at that. He's just looking at the wall. They might have heard the car go by, because I did. That means if I could, then they probably could. But FX still there, looting up the bodies. Looks like someone shot a flare gun. It looks like shots are now going on, and they are shooting at FX. FX is shooting back, but no one's getting hit. And FX is going to get out of there with definitely enough space to get into the next circle. Take a look at Team 2. They're probably the most center out of every team here. This is Top Gun Alpha. Now, they are close to 2 different teams in this triangle. Team 17 and 12 are right there. They see on top of the hill. Fate is kind of up there, I believe, on top. So they might see them in just a second. Yes, they do. and trying to use an M4 and long distance with a 2x scope can be challenging. And it looks like one of the TG players had been knocked. Gotta get. I was gonna make a crude joke actually. Looks like they're getting some angles here on Fate actually to prevent any eyes on the knocked player. It is a good spot because now they're kind of on more equal playing field here. Getting some shots on Spare. Spare's almost knocked, but will have like literally 2% health. And a grenade for... look at the height on these grenades. Trying to get far enough, but they are just not... don't have the arm to do so. Gotta hit the weight room. Look at this. TG has really flanked around trying to get the angle here and does get Bishop on that hilltop. So this is pretty good movement from TG. Now you gotta watch out because Spare is right there. I don't think he notices that Spare is right at that rock. And he does get tall. So now Merlin trying to finish. Merlin, they're just going around this rock. Does get Spare. Spare lost the ammo when he shot too early. So Merlin was able to finish that one. That doesn't mean they are completely finished. Here's Bubble T. And you got Bishop here still. So this is two teams right here. You got Ruthless Killers on top. And you also have F8 here on the bottom. That doesn't mean you also have TG behind. So this is kind of like a line now. And Fate is in the major trouble here. That's why they smoked up the spot. TG, I don't know what their game plan is. Are they going to go for Fate or are they going to go for RK here? I don't even know if they know there's two different teams. And they shoot down one on F8, but they got one knocked as well. Mad Max getting shot from the smoked area from Fate. And now TG has lost two members to a Nox. Now you have, yep, Monica. I was just going to say, Monica made her way over. And causing trouble with that nice flank. So now you have Merlin who's trying to tell his teammates to come back under the hill here so they can heal up without any issues. Mad Max, I think, needs to get more over as well. Winnie's in a nice spot, can be healed up, and I think you should do that at this moment. But man, oh man. So Ruthless, what happened to Ruthless right now? They're right there, okay. So it looks like Fate is the one that's been completely taken out into that smoke. They were the ones that are most in trouble. And it just goes to show that being in the middle between two teams is not as good sign for victory. Mad Max is still knocked on the corner, and it looks like they're going for him. The hill is going to be helpful. If they can get to him in time with enough time to bring him up, they will have this hill for cover. But that doesn't mean RK is going to sleep on it. They might come over as well and start shooting down at them. Now they're going to try to throw a molly. That might actually stop them from coming. Although Diasa just used that as an indicator and does get a knock. Nice job. Can TG continue to hold it down? Nice. Actually, that was a good deception having Mad Max there. Was the one knocked, but was able to trade them. So Monica is the last one standing and completes it. So nice job from TG. Top Gun Alpha. Way to hold it down. They had some nice flank area. If you remember, they went around the mountainside to get F8, which put F8 into a troubled spot because they were between Ruthless Killers and TG. And then TG was able to pick themselves up and finish off Ruthless. So nicely played. We're going to head over here because the circle is so super tiny. It looks like, I don't think Vital knows that Team 13 is right behind them. Like, look at this. Zeal is literally in a bush. And they're shooting down at War, so now Vital is in between two teams, whether they know it or not. You have Cat, who's part of Vital. Whoa. Woof. Getting around there. So Team 13 does have other players over there. I don't know if Cat sees them and is going after them. And that will do it for Cat. Yeah, you got to watch out for this. And now Vital has changed their perspective. Zeal, I think, is going to get ready for some action here and take some out. Yep, right here. And does get him from behind. Nicely played. Now you do have one left from Vital, Ulysses, who just drove in. He was thinking, all right, I'll help you as your fourth, but no longer. I'll be your only one left. Now, I think Ulysses must see Zeal. Does get a few shots on Zeal. So Ulysses able to do exactly what Zeal did. Prone and shoot. Ulysses now in the smoke. Throwing a grenade, but not in the right spot. Man. He wanted to use the smoke to pick up his guys. He wasn't able to, so now Ulysses has to make his way into the next circle. Now, little homies are in a kind of a tough spot. They got to get all the way up here. Even meanwhile, War is up here. And they're next to another team as well. So Voltage and War kind of going at it here. These hills can be deceiving and so uneven, it's hard to tell where you can peek and where you can't. So it looks like they got Reaper up, and Reaper's is going to finish off his healing process. And I don't know what their plan is. They might take the car more in, or unless they're just trying to get this car into the next circle, maybe. Yep, they're going to use it a little bit defensively. They have this car to as a little bit of hill, a little more hilltop. Not bad idea. Oh, War Lick Mung is down. So Ulysses, who was a solo player, is now being hit by little homies. And Ulysses is trying to use the hilltop as cover. Oh boy. Voltage here on the other end has a complete squad. They've been hitting War pretty hard. Knocking every now and then. But it looks like they've just been knocked themselves by War. And Dylan is in trouble. Now, wow. Voltage is trying to fight two fronts here. One in front of them with War and one down low with a few, but that is it. War was able to completely get around with a flank here with Bravo. Great job getting around and getting the rest of them. Now, that doesn't mean they're in safely. Looks like little homies, Bobo is trying to run in and is knocked downed out completely. And Ulysses, I don't know if he's going to get the heals in time and make it in. Nope, they're getting shot at too, and that will do it. So I'm sure War has a lot of kills in hand. That's going to help their team with points. Looks like Bolt Action has taken the spot where War was and is shooting across the way against Full FX. Bolt Action is pretty wide spread out. I don't know if that's going to be a bad thing or a good thing, but it looks like one of their players is seen and he needs to get out of there. And he does. So he needs to make his way over to his teammates. He is by one of his teammates. And they might be able to do something against War because Reaper is down. That leaves 3v2 situation. Can Bolt Action Warriors do something about it? Looks like he's going around. He might be able to see them. Maybe not. Not from that angle yet. There you go. He does get a knock there as well. So now it's 2v2. Let's see what situation brings upon War. There they go. Peek right over on the left. That was great, although they trade. So now 0 versus Lit. And 0 wins that match. So now you see Bolt Action still up, meaning their teammates are a little bit farther over. So that is a problem that happens when you try to flank with only 2. But they did hit some knocks, and they almost won that battle against War. That would have been big. So now War is going to go for the pickup. They are outside. They have 0 seconds, which is why this circle's closing in. You got to forget about him. Yep, he had to forget about him. That should have been what you should have done earlier, but that's all in hindsight. It's hard to tell with this circle. And he's trying to run it in as quickly as possible. Let's take a look at Vincent Mortem. They have Goofy. They have 2 players left, Goofy and Shadow. And it looks like they know that FX is on the other end here. He's waiting for him to peek back up again with pre-fire. And it looks like there's a little bit of issue there. FX gets nice hits. FX is doing a great job here on the left. Going around, using the blue zone side. Finishing off Goofy. Shadow's the only one left on VM. So what's FX going to do after this? Are they going to continue on against Shadow? They got to be careful though on their right. Trying to look at them too, but I cannot. There we go. This is going to be a problem here. Unless they don't see each other. Yes, they do. Jag able to finish off that team. So now you got FX here all by themselves against Team 6. Bolt Action Warriors versus FX. Who's going to take this one? It looks like they got a hit on Terra here, and he's going to have to heal himself up a bit. But nothing to be knocked over, so that will be fine. Looks like Bolt Action has 2 players left. Meanwhile, FX has 3. Still trying to get Terror. They're going to have to do something about this situation. How are they going to get over this disadvantage? Yeah, man, he got hit hard. They're trying to peek without knowing that the other team's right there. It's going to be a little tough. It's tough. 2, and they're separated completely. It's not a bad idea. You got to go for broke. Right there. Did he not see the peek? And down goes Bojax, and that does leave only one. No sense here. In the brush, and completely gone. So FX takes that one for the win in round 2 of the Naked Pro Scrims. FX, 7 kills there. 3 from Red Zone, 4 from Jag. We got Bolt Action Warriors coming in with 2, 4, 5, 7. So they also come away with 7 kills. VM also got 4 kills, and they came in 3rd. So great job spreading out the wealth there. I don't think anyone really has a dominant kill numbers other than Team 4. Look at that. I did say I thought War had a lot of kills, and they did. They come in 4th place, so that rank is not going to help them too much. I mean, it'll help them pretty well coming in 4th place. But that kill count, something to desire. That is great. They come away with 11 total kills. You got Team 1 Vital, right? Yep, that's Team 1 Vital. They got 3 kills. G4, nice job from Rush getting 5 and giving their team 7 total. Little Homies comes away with 3. Fire Strike coming away with 4. Sometimes I gotta think. You're a new team. Give me some patience. Voltage coming away with 2, 3, 4, 5. The TG Top Gun coming in with 4. Nice shot from Merlin getting all those kills. Ruthless Killers coming away with 4 as well. Vital with 2. That's the 2nd team. FG Freedom Gamers with 2. Fate with 3. Naked with 0. ONF with 0. BB with 4. Nice job, Lala. Unknown Soldiers with 0. SOA with 2. Rogue Arsenal with 0. And Queens with 0. All right. So that was the 2nd round. Again, so similar to last match, the top team didn't have the most kills, and even the most kills went to a team that wasn't even in the top 3. So I think no one has this match or the whole scrimmage in the bag yet. It is completely open for any team to take over. I'm pretty sure probably the points are pretty even. Probably with I would say the top 5 teams are probably pretty even. And we'll see how that works out. Game 3 is going to be the most important one. That'll be the decisive match. If someone can get 1st place with the most kills in that one, I think they would probably take it, unless it's a team that came in last earlier or something. But they have a really good chance to. Any team can really take it over, and it might just be the last match to be a deciding factor. Okay, so guys in a room. So guy's going to send me an invite, I'm assuming. Queen's Benji just joined. Thank you. Pretty Benji. Brian M. Bernardo, thank you for joining in. Puck Squiz, thank you for coming in as well. Chronic, what's up? Spray Quays 9, what's up? Supernova, hello. Thank you guys for joining in. Appreciate it. This is the Naked Pro Scrim. We have these every week. If your team wants to participate in these scrimmages, all you have to do is register. You just got to go to our Discord page, which is in the profile, in my profile, in Omelette and in Twitch. So if you're in either one, you'll see the link for Discord, and you can easily register your team. We got other things going on Discord as well. If you have questions about esports in general, we'd be happy to help. I'm just getting messages, and I want to make sure everything is running smooth. Guys, always be nice to your fellow players. This is all the same community that we all love and enjoy. So if there's any issues you guys have with each other, don't have them. No, I guess I can just be mature about it. But I love you guys for watching and chatting up. Twitch really went off. Wow. Thank you guys for writing in things. Let me just go over it. Wow, there's a lot written. I don't know where to start. What time do these scrims start? Easy. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, always on Mondays. I think this will be a future announcement, but unofficially, we're going to have open custom rooms on another day, or still do the Monday pro scrims at 8 p.m., but on another day, we're going to have an Omelette-sponsored open custom room coming in sometime next week, I think. Either next week or the week after, just so we have enough time to prepare. But that'll be in the future, and we'll have a major announcement for that. Is War still in? So you guys are just like chatting with each other. I love it. I love that you guys do that. This is all part of the community. Everyone... The great thing about this community is that it's so new, right? Whether it's gaming in general, whether it's gaming mobile, whether it's PUBG Mobile, the whole space is fairly new. And if you have a new team, or you have a team that you just think, there's so many good teams out there we can't compete, I would say no way. There's so many ways you can join in, whether it's scrimmages like this, whether it's tournaments like Omelettes, or in tournaments in general that are paid by the actual people who host them. Here we go. Let me get myself in before I continue. There we go. I would say make your start. Make your start. If you want to start here in scrimmages, I would say that's a great place to do so. Otherwise, there's a lot of scrimmages you can participate in. We have a list of them in our Discord, so if you want to find those, all you have to say is all scrimmage is one of our channels. You can see those. There's pretty much one every day of the week, so you can have fun with all of them. What else? Next scrim, obviously, I just said Monday at 8 p.m. Yeah, I think I just answered everything on Twitch here. So thank you guys. Let me look at Omelette. Been playing bad. Spray. Oh man. No worries. All right, let's try one of the things. First, how much time do we have? Because I don't want to miss that. Anyone know when the next match will begin? I'm just gonna write him back. Next registration in when's the next one open? 9:23. So it's going to start for me in 6 minutes at 9:23 p.m. So make sure you guys get into room as soon as possible. And what I'm going to do is see if I can play a clip for you guys. Let's see one of the highlights here. I haven't seen any of these clips. I don't know which one it's going to be. And we'll see. Here we go. Stream that up. That. You got this one. So that's the end. I'm not going to do the ending, but I'll do one before the ending. What else? This is like, no, I don't want that. Next scrim, obviously. There we go. This is loading in. So I wonder if my computer just like can't handle all the loading because it's recording. It's have multiple apps open. Let's see. I'm trying to look at them too, but I cannot. There we go. This is going to be a problem here. Unless they don't see each other. Yes, they do. Jag. So there you go. You had Jag there take out. Able to finish off that team. I think that was vital, wasn't it? FX here all by themselves against Team 6. Bolt Action Warriors versus FX. Who's going to take this one? So that was the last two. That was the remaining team for FX. It looks like they got a hit on Terra here, and he's gonna have to heal himself up a bit, but nothing to be knocked over, so that will be fine. Looks like Bolt Action had the disadvantage. Meanwhile, FX has 3. Still trying to get Terror. They're gonna have to do something about this situation. How are they gonna get over this disadvantage? So right after this, looks like I think No Sense was able to heal himself a little bit, and then they separate, which was a good idea because you need to get different angles. That the other team's right there, it's gonna be a little tough. It's tough. And they're separated completely. It's not a bad idea. You gotta go for broke. And I don't know how he didn't see him right there. I honestly don't know how he didn't see him. Maybe he was looking more on top of the hill, but man, he was right there. And I don't know if Terra didn't see Bojack until at this moment. And that was the end of the clip here. I don't know if you guys saw that. I want to make sure. Let me know if you didn't see that, because I think you were able to. Maybe not. Anyway, trying something new. Trying to show you guys some different elements of entertainment. We got 65 in the room. I'm going to go back to that. A friend is in his birthday. Sent him a salve in Portuguese. Now, I would love to. I think I would love to give a happy birthday shout out to your friend, who I don't know what his name is. But I'm not going to read something I don't know what it says. I apologize. Just don't want to say something ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. Happy birthday to your friend. Let me know what his friend's name is, and I'll send him one. Good luck on the stream. Thank you, Brian. Sup, Chronic. Thank you. FS died from the zone. Yeah. It's going to happen. Happens to the best of us. You try to make a big risky play by staying in the zone long enough, but at the same time, you got to know your limitations, especially when the zone closes, when it gets smaller and smaller, obviously. We got 69. I think our magic number is around 80 something. And really, this is open. This match is still open. Like, nobody has taken this match or these last few matches over to the point where they have it in the bag. It really is open to pretty much every team. I don't care how bad you played. Right. Looks like we're missing all this right side. 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. Guys, make sure that you guys are getting into the room as soon as possible, because it is going to start. I think it said 9:23. I think that's what I said. So it's going to start in 2 minutes from my point of view. What else do I want to? I'm going to look at Discord again, make sure everything's running smooth. You guys know me. Don't want to miss out as much as possible. Abel joined our team and took our teammate's spot. Okay. Yeah, if anyone's having issues with team spots, it's going to be Naked Guy being your man. He's the one that's booting people if they need to be booted. He's the one, if you're in the wrong spot, you're going to get booted. So if you know that, somebody's in your spot and they shouldn't be, tell Guy, and that will work. I have nothing to do with booting people. Can we do a roster change? Mid-match, you can't really. I mean, Guy might be able to do it for you, but really, I would say there really shouldn't be any roster changes in the middle. You can have generally, if it's all part of your clan, you can have as many subs as you freaking want. So it shouldn't be that difficult. You can have 4 subs. I'm going to say that. We don't have a rule for the number of subs you can have, but there is a limitation. Like, if it's excessive, then that'd be crazy. But I would say 4 is fine, because I know this is a scrimmage. It's meant for practice. It's meant to get your team more cohesive, especially if you're a pro team trying to get together and you don't know which ones you're going to have at that day. I get it. As long as they're all in your clan, that should be fine. If they're not in your clan, then it's a little bit more up for debate. Oliver. So Shake answered yes. Good. Where are room codes posted? Room codes are posted in the tournament room code spot in Discord. If you are not a team leader fort, then it won't go to you. That being said, all right, you are given team leader I can't talk. Pretty Benji, you're able to get into that Remcode channel now. Thank you for the follow. Let me see who did it. We have a few people who followed. Here we got, I think I already said Space Miner. If I haven't, then thank you for following. Adoro Paraco, thank you for following as well. I like this one. Katana Anna, thank you for following. And Scrambox? Scrambox? I'm gonna go with that. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, man. Nice work on Top Gun in that battle. Yes. Great seeing you guys take the hill, not on one, but two teams. That hill had a lot of battling going on. And a lot of third-party action went on there. It's like King of the Hill. You know, when you play that as kids, you kind of try to knock off your friends down the hill so you can stay on top. That's generally what happened here in the digital version in PUBG Mobile. People trying to take down people from the top of the hill, and then people from the bottom just running up trying to get the next. So the last map is going to be Erangel. We thought we'd make it kind of consistent with what we'd done before. Erangel obviously being the first map to ever come out in PUBG. I think mobile started with Erangel and Miramar, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right? Question me on that. And then Sandhawk came after, and then Vikindi. Alright. So this plane is a little bit better than what we've seen so far. It's not too far south, even though the beginning is. It does go pretty north up there. So you might have some teams more spread out this time around. In which case, we might have more teams at the end battling it out. And maybe in the middle as well battling it out. I don't think we're going to have some... What is going on? Yeah, Team 12, the only one jumped so far until the bridge from military base to the main island. So you're going to see a lot of people jump all at once now. That is kind of nutty. A lot of teams going north. And look at this. So this is what I'm kind of saying. That line started south. And look, nobody jumped south other than one team. Now you might see some teams, now that line's going a little bit more north, you might see some teams jumping south. But look at Team 13 gets everything from the island. Teams, I think they're being safe by going to the area that is most vast, right? But you're actually not doing that. You're actually putting yourself statistically in a place where more teams are. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe that's what you were planning on doing, is trying to find places where most people are. In which case, you're doing the right thing. But if you're trying to survive for long periods of time and try to loot with no one else around at a high volume loot spot, that is not the right move to do. Teams 17 and 19 are pretty close together. This is Lady Ruthless Killers here in Pachinki, along with Team 19, which is SOA. Wait, this is Team 15 here too, so this is 3 teams. I just kind of mixed my team 17 and 15 and 19? 17, 19, and 15, all here. And someone took shots, I think, from Ruthless Killers, so I think SOA is more hyped or more aware what's going on around them. So it looks like Bossy is across the road. The only one across the road for Team Lady Ruthless Killers, and maybe trying to get some loot on this side and maybe flank around on 19. So right now, it looks like they're actually getting farther away from each other as they loot away. In which case, let's just see we're not missing anything else. Take a look at Team 4, who's at the water, and we're going to also look over, because it looks like there's a lot of action going on the road for all places. And it looks like one of the teams just kind of drove across the bridge and didn't get knocked at least. But that doesn't mean Team 4 is going to let that be, because they heard that. And he's going right for the water. He doesn't even have a weapon, Dave. So he's either going to get into the water and swim, or try to get into safety. So I think Bakor probably saw that and is doing some chasing on Dave. Now he saw the car. Nice hits on 2 of them. Straight shots, not missing a beat. Bakor. So right there on the right, getting shot up. Didn't realize Rush was right there. Now that was a great move, but you gotta be completely ready for the rest of it. And he thought he can get the finishing touches on those knocked players. That's why you don't thirst immediately. You gotta be careful. You gotta look around. And he did not quite do that. So ONF lost a player. And it looks like Dave is going to do the healing while Rush is going to take the heat. Angel can see Rush, can he? Can Angel see Rush? Why is he not shooting? What was going on? What? What? I don't get that. That was like he was so open to hits. Angel's getting hit hard. Almost completely gone. And Dave's now here. He's gonna try to get the loot in the box. Are you kidding me? And have that time, and they will get away with it. Wow, okay. So Rush, all he had to do was be patient. And it worked out for him. ONF, that was not good gameplay from ONF. I don't know what was going on there. But G4 will take it. So you have Team 12 with Queens. There's Courtney hitting on the line on Team 9. So Queens is Team 9, actually. And then you have Fate here with Team 12. Obviously, as I've been saying, Fate is my winners, or my projected winners for this, other than Team Naked. And I don't know, based on the statistics, I'm not sure if they're... I know they're not one of the favorites, but they still have a chance. So does Naked. Queens, it looks like Team 12 is kind of pushing farther away from Queens. I'm going to go back to Pachinki. Pachinki is deceiving because they can be really close, but there's so many houses that are right next to each other that they may not even engage, even though they're 1 house away or something like that. Right now it seems like they're 2 houses away. Here you go, 1 house that's empty, and then here's a second. So right there on the roof, this is what Ruthless sees. And no one's on the roof for SOA. And they're all house away, like in between. So, oh, now Monica has moved up. And Monica now is 1 house, or right next door, to what I think is Weiss. And Weiss is just prone, not moving around, while Reaper behind is moving around, trying to get a jump shot hit, it seems. And it looks like Weiss is now up. Thought maybe he can get a quick peek. Does not see anybody, so he's going to go back down. Monica is the only one really close, while everyone else is on the roof. I think Monica's putting herself in a tight spot. Shooting down that door. Monica really is in trouble, I think, and they're going to need the backup. Ghost is knocked, so Monica does get the backup. And Reaper is hurting a lot. Look at that, 1% health. If you had a Pokeball, you can catch him pretty much. Throwing the grenade in there. It's on the roof though, so let's see how you play this. Shooting down on Monica. And Bossy's saying, nah, I see you up there. Don't think you're playing around. And so now Weiss is the one in trouble. He's going to stay on this right side. The grenade was almost a good hit, but nicely done dodging the grenade there. I'm just going to make a quick look around, make sure we're not missing. We do. All right, so I'm going to change it up. I know there's stuff there, but I got to change it. We got Fire Strike here. 2 gone, and he has a shotgun to hold back this place. It looks like Wilson's from VM is right there. He's not going for the thirst. Now he is. Maybe he didn't see him or something, or maybe he was just holding back from thirsting. He needs to do that though in order to not give his position away from teammates here. So he might be coming back from behind. I don't think he realizes how he might get hit from behind. You have another fire strike on the other house. He comes out. Nice shots on Shadow, but does get knocked from a far away distance from Squiz. So they trade knocks there. This is the advantage for VM because they have 2 still up. And 1 is up, but from a distance. Where did he go? Where did Fire Strike his teammate go? Oh, okay. You go over there. So now it looks like YB is not going to get picked up. That's not going to be a possibility. It looks like he's going for loot. He might not have had anything. He only has 9 bandages. He has a handgun. So yeah, he really did need to get out of there. And we're going to move on. Is this something more than I think it is? So you have Vital here. 1 member of Vital, by the way, and 1 member of Team 12. Which is F8. And looks like Bishop's trying to get closer. I don't know. Oh, he shoots his flare. Okay. So I don't think he knows that Ulysses is over here. But that is a possibility. Again, we're going to go back to Pachinki. We're going to do this. We're going to see what happens. Because now Team 13 is in the mix, actually. So this has been a mix. So SOA has made their way, or was already here. You have now Little Homies have made their way in. And so they got to watch out. Wow, Bossy's putting himself in the middle between 2 teams. He's got to be careful of doing that. Does manage to get through. Kind of like the firing line between Ruthless Killers and SOA. And so now he's kind of spread himself between his own players. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But we'll see if this works out. And looks like this is Dynamo. Looking in the direction of Little Homies, they have 4, which is kind of nice. So they didn't have 4 in the beginning. Now they do. GE. Wait, I thought Little Homies was down the road. Oh no, that's RK. Okay, never mind. I had my names crossed up. So Little Homies are all in this one area. They have not separated. And Ruthless Killers are the one here on this side. Looks like they're fighting against SOA though. At least Zeal is, and he needs to make sure he doesn't get knocked. He doesn't have players around him. He needs to heal up. Reaper's looking, patiently waiting. Trying to peek around just enough to get some hits on Zeal. And it looks like another member from Little Homies is kind of making his way, flanking to the left. Little Homies aren't afraid of separating from their team members. They don't like to bunch up. They like to separate and try to do their own thing. They certainly are skilled enough individually to do that. It does put them at a disadvantage if someone gets knocked. In which case, it'd be difficult to get someone to come over and help out. So he's trying to peek around. It looks like SOA had an angle from this window. Ooh, right when he jumped and he's knocked before he even hits the ground. So good timing. Jerry is not happy camper here and is completely knocked out. And it looks like Zeal was trying to come over and help, but before he even crossed the road, wasn't able to do that. So it looks like Zeal was actually getting shot off by Bossy, so they are now literally right in between 2 teams. And what do I say about that? Being in between 2 teams is like the worst thing in PUBG. So this is GE. So GE is part of Little Homies here. So you're wondering why GE is just randomly here. It's on that team. Oh shoot. So it looks like he won. Oh boy. So he's trying to load up his Tommy gun. He might try to jump through the window. Does get knocked. That leaves the this is Little Homies, right? GE, yep. GE's part of Little Homies. He's trying to hold back Team 19. Does get Ghost. So that might be enough time for him to loot this up and get out, because he needs to do that. Little homies actually are here too, so never mind. I thought he was actually by himself. I was wrong about that. They still have 3 players. Well, SOA, I think, has 4. Yes, they have 4. 1 knock, though, so that might give them time to kind of push on SOA if they wanted. And that's what DJ appears to be doing, or at least looting up the box closest to him. So here's a run from Zeal. Again, not a bad time to do this. It might have been better to do it sooner, but maybe SOA is now going to help out the rest of his teammates. Knock goes DJ, and then players from SOA are making a push. And they trade knocks. Not a great choice for SOA, even though they got the thirst there. He's trying to prevent Ghost. Oh boy, coming around all the way. Now he has to get in the house. He said you gotta forget about the friends here. You gotta help yourselves. They go in the house. They do get Ghost. And they get Weiss here. So Reaper is down. So Reaper is able to finish it off. And SOA is now the only ones left in Pachinki. Ghost is going down quick. Someone's gonna have to heal him up soon. If they don't go straight to Ghost, there you go. Yeah, Reaper's going straight for Ghost, and I think he'll make it in time. All right, nicely done from SOA. Little homies put in a valiant effort, but not enough. So here's the safe move here from Fate. They're going by water, getting to the next zone. I wonder where they're going to try to stop. Looks like they're possibly are going to stay on the right side. Maybe South Georgia pole, maybe the crates, not sure. But they are staying south by the harbor here. Look at Team 15. Team 15 is playing this way back. This is the Team 1 of Vital. They got all of their players really good, and they're going to head in with 2 vehicles while that blue zone is coming in. That's not a bad idea, because right when they get into the circle, they can find what the next circle will be doing, and they'll already be in a car. And in that way, they can just move on to the next circle from there without hesitation. That being said, if they stay on the road, oh, this road's fine. Yeah, if they stay on this road, that'd be fine. But if they stayed left, they'd be bumping into Team 12 by lower Georgia pole. Cotton Ball, Hollywood, Puck, Squiz, and I am ZealX. Thank you guys for watching. This is the last round of Naked Pro Scrims, so this will be all for the marbles here. He's got the cars. It looks like they're taking 3 cars in total. They're really separating, diversifying their automobiles. Team 14 also is making it in from the blue zone. This is Voltage. They lost a member, and it looks like Trooper is getting hurt a lot in this situation. I don't know if they have to stop, actually, in order to get Trooper to heal up. Other than that, maybe they don't, if they can beat this blue zone. But the blue zone's moving in pretty fast. Trooper's hurting a lot. Yeah, he'll make it. So it's a great thing. You know, right when they get into the zone, they can drive just a little bit, and then figure out where to go from there as they figure out the next blue zone circle. Team 2. Team 2's heading toward another team. And I don't know if they're going to try to stop there, or are they going to pass around them. Doesn't look like they're moving, actually. There we go. And they are passing by Team 23 in that complex. Might have even seen them. But they're not going to stop there. They're going to keep moving, and that's not a bad idea. So the next zone is great for Team 2 and 11, which we're jumping in toward right now. You have Wizard and Curse right in front of them. Are they going to stop here? They're going to drive around, taking a dangerous move there. They lost 1 just from that. And TG now has 3, unless they're going to go back and go for the heal. It's going to be tough. Tough decision, and they're going to lose Tall. Tall has literally 2% health, and is oh, okay, they lost their 4th player, and Tall is just healing himself up. So they might see Team 11 make a push, and it looks like they're doing so. You see Lala. It looks like he's going for the crate. And it's dropped down to get the stuff. I don't know if he's going to keep pushing. Looks like Merlin is looking back and is shooting against Wizard. He's going to throw a smoke in order to give them cover. And Curse is just here. Curse taken out quickly. Oh man, and Lala's down too. So after that loop job, it was not a right decision apparently. Wizard has to try to get into safety, goes back into the house. Meanwhile, they already thirsted his teammates, and so Wizard is by himself. Wizard, it looks like he's going to try to take the car and get out. Shots are fired right on him. And he does have another teammate actually in the distance there, and he's going to go along with him. Wizard takes one hit, but that seems to be about it. And we'll get out of there. Team 14 pretty close to Team 21, who's right behind him. Let's see if Team 21 is still following. There's Team 21. And Team 21 is going more up the hill than anywhere else. So, wait. Yeah. Team 21 is not going to be following in that situation. Team 19, however, is going straight through town, passing by Team 12, and is taking hits. Weiss knocked out after looking out the window. Gotta be careful. Putting yourself out the window makes it easier to be hit, and that's what happens when you do that, especially when you're not seeing people around you. It looks like this is going to be a Georgia pole finish, possibly north of it. What am I looking at here? Team 19. Looks like Reaper. I don't know if Ghost is with him as well. They stopped at the watchtower. So they're a bit bunched up and they know they're there. He needs to separate and does take a hit there. Half health just from that. So Bishop is now gone to the 3-story apartment building, trying to see if he can look down at the spot. He won't be able to from that angle. They are in the next circle, but that might change in a few seconds. Ooh, almost a good grenade, actually. Very close. Must have been a long throw, too. And so Reaper is now coming into here. And that... trying to just get some cover. But these houses are definitely at a disadvantage compared to the apartment building. It's a lot easier to shoot from the apartment building than it is from there. So you got Bishop here on top. Looks like he's going to try to shoot down on them if possible. I think Ghost and Reaper are trying to... I don't know what they're doing over there, actually. Alright, so they're changing positions. I would say yes, they should do that. The next circle, though, is not in their favor. And going this way might not be the best way to do so. It might be better to go by water and try to swim it, honestly. But they might be spotted doing that, so maybe not. Meanwhile, you have Spare. Spare might be able to see SOA. Good smoke timing, though. Ooh, look at that. Oh, no way. Look at his health. Look at his health. He has nothing. He has 1%. And it looks like he's just bandaging up. Reaper's still moving down the line. SOA's in big trouble. Ready to change it up. Here you got Cat, part of Vital. Looking with a DP, love that weapon. They got their teammates next to them. They see the car crashed there, so they have to assume that somebody's in North George, and there is a team, just not that close. I think Team 11 might be playing bodyguard from that spot, but I don't think so. Let me see what they're doing over there. I think they're mostly hidden. Yeah, so he's mostly hidden in the spot in one of the houses, not in an apartment either. So, yeah, they're not playing bodyguard against Team 15. Team 19 actually has been able to get away, and they made it to crates. Now they could get into the circle from here too. They just won't have anywhere for protection from the north, which I guess could work. He might be able to see them in the bridge if he actually looked that way. He sees a car. He must see that going by. All right. Oh, okay. This is close. Team 8 and 6 right on top of each other. It looks like we're looking at it from Finn's point of view. Looks like he's got a grenade in hand, throws it, and he's going to go back upstairs. It looks like he's right there. So he almost got hit from the grenade. He just ran into that room just in time. So this looks like bolt action versus Vital. Here's one coming up. They come up. He didn't notice. He turned around to see a peek over, but he didn't realize they were there. Nice job with the DP. That DP is so deadly. It looks like they're going for the thirst as well. They need those points. Or they want them at least. And so you got Team 6 still has players, but across the way from another apartment building. And it looks like they're going to stay hidden. They're moving actually farther away from Team 8, but he's actually getting a little bit closer to Team 12, who are across the street. So here you have no sense. I'm not sure if he knows how close another team is, like Fate. It looks like a crate just dropped right there. We got 9 teams left for this tiny circle. I'm going to take a look at Team 15 because they're driving right to Team 14. Right when they get over this hill, they're going to be really close, and I don't think... I wonder who's shooting. Spectate this. There we go. War is shooting against SOA. Nice job getting that peek action. Not just jumping over there to see, but to really peek over. Because you don't want to put your whole body into shooting range there. So it looks like he's backing up some more. He's not going to go for the heal. So he has an AKM out. He's going to try to peek over the wall, try to see if he can see them coming. But meanwhile, he's just pushing farther back and farther back. Now his teammate is still knocked, so I don't know what that's going to be like. You have Team 19 actually coming in from the side. We're going to change perspective. Looks like Voltage, this is like the only place where there's like no buildings. And they're managing to have a battle here. It looks like Voltage is trying to fight off Vital and try to get into the next circle. The blue zone's coming in right from behind him. He's going to have to try to get in as soon as possible. But Team 15 is already in, so I don't know how this is going to work out for them. They need to keep running in. Driving right to Team 14. Right when they get over this hill. What is playing in the background? Just making sure. Nothing should be. Okay. Alright. There we go. Sorry about that. Just need to not have a duplicate sound. So we got Team 11. We're going to take a look as he's trying to run in. But Team 23 is right on the right side. He's using this wall for protection. And it's a good idea because no one's on his left. So you got this whole right side hidden. Just sticking around the side. Perfect spot for Team 11 to be on. Meanwhile, you got a lot of teams just look at, like, it's so close together, these buildings, that each team could be just meters away. His head's not even popping in yet. Jeez, I don't know what to follow. There's so many moving parts. Alright, we're just going to go follow here. We got Vital Finn looking down on Team 15. Looks like this is Vital versus Vital. Looks like they got to get into the next circle as well. They might make a jump for it. There you have it. And they're just being extra careful on that side because they know there's people in that house. Oh god, there's so many teams. Let's go look over here. It looks like G4 Rush has been knocked. How is his teammates doing? Dave is trying to come in to help out. Looks like he got maybe hit once. He's chasing after another. He does get a kill there. They're still trying to chase after him. Looks like he got shot in the back a bit. He needs to go back over. And they finish him off. So G4 sticks around and lost one. Although there was a knocked player there. Let's take a look from, well, we were going to see War's perspective. Here's your other G4 perspective. Here's Fate's perspective. They're in the circle, so they're in a good spot. They're in it with Team 23. I think they're the only two teams that are literally in the next circle. They're going to try to see Vital here on the left. I don't know why it's not shooting in, but he does get Finn there. And was being careful not to get knocked again. So Purge is just shooting from that smoke, trying to look up, and then now he's going to run in and get into the yellow apartment. Let's see what Mags is seeing. Mags is kind of just there. He's getting into the same apartment as, or almost in the same apartment as the rest of them. Just on the outside. This is just pure madness. These apartments are madness. It's like so many teams in one little circle. They can be on different layers and levels, and it's incredible. So this is Fate. They got the upper end of this building. They're still in the next circle. I actually can't even tell where the next circle is going to be after this, if it's already played in. Let's try to zoom in as much. This is as much zoomed in I can get. There's 5 teams left somehow. Just look at this map. So it looks like they're going to be able to pick them up. No, yes they did. So these are the two buildings next to each other. Let's go real aerial so we can have a really better idea. Okay, so G4 is on the left building, Fate is on the right, and you have also Vital on the right side as well, and this is your circle. I think this is a better angle actually. It's not really one-on-one there, but everyone has their own building. It looks like the two Vital teams have their own building. Fate has their own, and G4. These are your 4 teams remaining. Yeah. So you got Ulysses here. I don't know where the next circle is going to be. It's hard to tell. I don't know why it does that every now and then. I don't like it. So it looks like it's looking at it from Spray's point of view. He's got an Uzi. He's outside of it. He's going to make his way to this apartment building because he needs to make it into the next circle. There's a lot of loot there. So another team is up here. Looks like they got a knock on Cryptic. He's stuck behind the wall. So Fate knows that they're in that right building, and he might go for shots here when they come out, if they come out. Purge is over here. So many footsteps in my ear. What was he shooting at? I think he's just pre-firing, a little bit scared maybe. Anxious, maybe the better word for it. Yeah, okay. There's a little glitch there with all that foot sounds, but there you go. We're just looking at it from different angles. It has slowed down just a bit. And Fate is right, Vital is right there against that wall right there. So If they come out of that door, which is a possibility, they'll see him. It looks like they're not going to go up the stairs, and they don't really want to go down. No one wants to take that big risk. There's really no point to. You can always end on the healing. And so I think both of them are banking on that. Oh, almost got shots. So it looks like G4 is going for the healing job. This would be a good idea. You got Fate here. And you also have Fate on the other building as well. There's still 3 teams, so I don't know who's third. You have the 2 teams here. You have G4, you have Fate. And I don't know where the other one is. It's not that Fate. 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's 7? Am I missing somebody? Ah, look at this. Vital's here. I don't know why people's heads are sometimes missing. Like if I go to him and then go aerial, his head's back. But I don't know why it's missing sometimes. So you have Ulysses here. G4 on the bottom floor, Fate on the 2nd and 3rd floor, and you also have Fate on the 3rd floor of a building across the way. Fate's definitely in the better position, obviously with more people, but they're also nicely spread out so they can kind of give information to their teammates whenever something changes. Bishop is in an interesting place, trying to get an angle. So right now, there's 0. The zone's going to be closing in right now. Some of these teams are going to have to move. I think Ulysses might have to move. And it is completely closing. So now it's a healing job. Ulysses can't last. Fate. Oh, shoot. Nicely done. So they jump into the bottom, and Fate does it. So Fate comes out with 9 total kills. That's nice because I wanted them to win it. G4 comes in with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they get 8 kills, pretty high number. And Vital comes in with 2. Ulysses trying to hang tight at the end. It didn't seem like he had the ability to heal himself. So he goes down in 3rd place. Vital Team 2 comes in 4th place with 6. War, again. War had the most kills, I think, in game 1 and came in like 4th or 5th place. And they come in 5th here, and I think they have the most kills again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kills this match. Voltage coming in with 6, 7, 8. Bolt Action Warriors with 1 kill. BB with 3. SOA with 4. TG with 4. Naked with 1. LHS with 5. VM with 1. Ruthless Killers with 0. Queens with 0. Fire Strike with 1. Rogue Arsenal with 0. And ONF with 0. So wonderful job, guys. That will do it for the Naked Pro Scrims tonight. Again, if you want to register for these things, you can do that in our Discord. I will open up the registration right when I'm done streaming and message everyone in Discord so you guys will all have that notification when it pops up and get started right away. The other thing I want to mention is that registration pretty much had their first 25 teams in the first day. I want to say it's the first day, maybe the second day after we opened it up. So you got to be really quick with it and get in as soon as possible. I expect we're going to even have more teams registered after this. So, you know, right when you see that notification, just make it easy for yourself. Register as soon as possible. I want to thank all the people who participated, all the teams that participated. You guys, if you don't have you guys, it's not even possible with what we do. So definitely want to thank you guys. Thank you for the viewers on Omelette, on Twitch, on YouTube, and all your chats. I know I don't always get through them all, but I try my best, and I always want to. So I'll go through it right after this. What else do I want to thank? Thank you guys on Discord for any questions you guys have. It makes it easier on us to get things changed when you guys are telling us what needs to be changed. Appreciate that. What else do I want to say? We're going to have the next Naked Pro Scrims on Monday again at 8 p.m. And that will be, again, I'm going to open the registration up as soon as possible. Other than that, appreciate it, guys. Let's see, what you guys are writing here? Yeah, a lot of people, I think, well, Vital died from the Blue Zone. That was Ulysses died from the Blue Zone on the last one. It was just difficult with that last match to get everything going. There's Guy. And if you guys don't know Naked Guy, you guys should know Naked Guy. He's the one that is hosting the room and is doing all the work behind the scenes. So definitely thank him in the chat or in Discord. He's on right now. Do you have anything you want to say, Guy? I'm not sure if they can hear you, but I hope they do. Oh, I actually don't have the chat thing on. Hey, Guy.
Hey.
So I was just telling everyone that they should thank you for doing all the work you do behind the scenes. Is there anything you want to tell them?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah. I'm on the stream. And I'm telling everyone that they should thank you for all the hard work you put in behind the scenes and getting everything good. Is there anything you want to tell them?
No, thanks guys. Good game. Everyone played really well today.
Yeah.
I was just kind of streaming through, watching everybody here and there, and it was a lot of good battles, especially that last one. I can't believe we never had that many teams in that final circle like that. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was not. I mean, those apartments make it so difficult to like kill teams when that circle closes. So that's makes it difficult, and it takes a lot of teamwork when you try to get through that. So good job from all the teams that
was good. Yeah,
able to get through.
I got some screenshots too, so we'll post those up.
Nice.
They're just watching where everybody was kind of like hiding. It was awesome.
Nice. And we do have an Instagram page, right? That you're starting up, Guy. So that's something new.
I do. Yep.
We're also on Twitter as well.
Up and going. We're check us out on all the platforms.
Cool. We'll post all of that in Discord so you guys know where to go. All right. Thanks, guys. We're gonna be finishing up. We have the it's 10:06. That's perfect. So we're gonna go into the Silent Mercenaries scrimmage at 10:30. If you guys aren't participating yet or want to, even you might be able to do that by going to the Silent Mercenaries Discord page. If you don't know where that is, just go to our Discord and you'll see them on the All Scrim channel. They're going to be starting up at 10:30. Not sure if they're a full roster again, so check with their team lead. His name is Cold with multiple D's at the end, and hopefully we'll see you guys there. We'll be participating as well. So good night. Have a great day, I guess, and have a wonderful rest of your week. This is Naked H Crusader, part of Naked eSports. Later.